Hi, hi!
Hello!
Hi, chat!
Hi, chat! Wait, hold on, let me pull up chat again. I had it before. There we go. Oh my god, hi, chat, hi! Oh my god, hi, besties! Oh my god, hi!
Hey, hi, everyone!
Big fan, big. Oh my god, no, I dragged myself! No! I fucked up! I fucked up! That didn't happen, that didn't happen! Shh, shh, shh. It didn't happen. It didn't happen.
I'll distract with the welcome. Welcome, everyone!
Distract them.
This is Week in Gaming, the talk show where I have on different guests and we talk about games and everything gaming. There will also be some questions at the end, submitted by you guys, the viewers.
Wowie! Wowie!
And my guest today is the wonderfully chaotic Frost Dragon, Nova Alchemy from VReverie's Gen 1 Catalyst. Also, my senpai.
I do be your senpai. I do be. Wowie! Oh my god.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Oh, hello. I'm Nova Alchemy. I guess of VReverie 21. I play card games mainly. Yes, I play lots of Yu-Gi-Oh, lots of Vanguard. And yeah, and I'm Erika senpai. Nice to meet you guys. Wowie! May I just say, it feels so weird being a senpai now. Now it's like tangible and in my hands. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it feels great being a kawaii though. I have so many great senpais to look up to.
I'm so glad to have such a good cute kohai. You're so baby. I swear, I see pictures of Erika sometimes and I cry. You're so cute.
I'm a warrior. I promise. I'm a fierce warrior.
No, you're just a little cat. You're a little baby. I hold you in my little grippers.
Oh my god, I feel like I can't say anything because I literally retweeted fan art to someone like who drew me as like a kitten tiger, like curled up on a pillow.
Yeah! Was it Cutini? I love his art.
Yeah, it was Cutini.
Yeah, we stand. His art's so good.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we're
not.
no. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, what is on the checklist to do today?
We're not here to talk about cuteness, chat. Unless there's a really cute game.
I could talk about how cute Erika is all day though. I could. That's so easy.
And I could also talk about...
Right chat? She's so cute. Right chat?
And also we could talk about how awesome Nova is all day. Cool games. Yeah.
Oh, no!
Yeah, compliments! If you send... I always tell chat, I will accept compliments if they accept compliments back. But...
Oh, no.
But we're here to talk about gaming. And I figure we can just like... I like jumping into this from like the very beginnings. We can start like reminiscing from the start. So I actually I was going to like remove this question from the screen and then bring it on one by one, and then I forgot to like remove it. But you can already see what the first question is, chat.
It's okay. We already know, baby.
Yeah. What was the first video game you played? And this can be the first one you remember playing, and also more than one if you want to.
Okay. The first memory I have, just as like a being, funny enough, is with video games.
Ooh.
I distinctly remember playing Monkey Ball at my dad's house with my brother. Yes, Super Monkey Ball on GameCube. I don't know.
Such an adorable game.
It's a game I still go back to like every once in a while. I don't know. It's so simple, but I don't know what it is about Monkey Ball, but being like such a core memory for me of all games.
Yeah, it has like such a glorious simplicity. Like even though there's like technically, I guess like it's not like very complex like a lot of other games are.
Yeah.
But like what it does so well.
It was that and like Double Dash with my brother. I would say. Yeah. Mainly what got me into video games, my brother was playing them and I just happened to be there. Because I feel like every younger sibling is like that. Their older sibling will play and then you're in the background like,
Yeah. To be fair, it was kind of like for me, like Tekken was one of the first games I ever played.
Whoa.
And that was like a cousin who had like Tekken 3. So I had like this one of the same introductions. Like you're seeing like older, not older sibling in my case, but older Rattletails playing games, and you're like, do I get to play?
Yeah. Oh my god, no. I remember distinctly as a kid learning the little sibling syndrome. Because what was it? It was Pokemon Coliseum, right? And like there's one girl who follows around the main character. I forgot her name. It's been so long since I played it. But my brother plugged in the controller and tricked me that I was like controlling the girl. I was like, wowie, oh my god, I'm playing! And then like I I walked away to go to the bathroom.
And the character was still moving.
Yeah, she was still moving. I was like, oh my god, she's haunted. Oh my god, that game's haunted.
I love that. Older siblings probably had a lot of fun with that. I'm guessing.
Oh my god, no, my brother would always get at me like that.
Yeah.
And I was still like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought the thing was haunted.
That's so cute, honestly.
Yeah, but I would say the first game that got me back into gaming, because of course I played with my brother for a bit, and whenever my brother would play games, I would also play the same game.
Yeah.
And of course I had a Game Boy as a kid, but the first game that got me back into gaming was LA Noire.
Oh yeah. You mentioned this game before stream, sent me this image and stuff. So this looks like really cool. I haven't played it myself.
No, it should be in the Steam library. Though I don't know if it's the best game to stream. But
I'd like to experience.
Yeah, if you play it off stream, it's a great game. It was, again, my brother had it on PS3 and I was sitting around the house and I was like, this looks fun, sure. So I plugged it in and oh my god, I grinded through that game so fast.
Oh,
and the
nice.
problem is I didn't have a TV in my room, so I played it in the living room, and my parents would keep watching me, and I'm like, go away! They were like my first chat. They were my first chat with my mom and my dad.
Audience, gaming with an audience.
Yeah, my first gaming with an audience was playing LA Noire. My first dipping my toe into as a streamer.
Yeah, but that's really nice, you know?
Yeah.
And that's very, very different from Super Monkey Ball, so...
Yeah. And I distinctly remember my first, what was it called? The thing in the game is that, of course you can drive around in a car, but, you make, your partner drive for you. I don't know why I didn't do that, but at the same time, I felt bad driving and hitting people and killing them. So I would just,
And your parents were watching?
My parents were watching, yeah! So, I wouldn't drive the car. I would just walk to every location.
Yeah, you know. If my parents were watching and I was playing something like that, I would probably also walk.
No, here's the thing. Even if my parents weren't there, I just felt really bad about hurting people. I'm a police officer. I'm a detective of the law.
Yeah, you gotta follow the law.
I gotta follow the law. I can't hurt people. Even when I played on stream recently, I was abiding by stop signs.
Oh.
So when I see a stop sign or a green light, or a red light, I would stop and I would go. I would yield to pedestrians.
Yeah, but that shows you are a responsible driver. It just shows that you know how to follow the traffic rules.
Exactly. I'm a responsible adult. Clearly. Listen, I was the only one in the company who could drive for a while. I gotta flex that somehow.
Yeah, gotta flex the driving skills.
Yeah.
For sure. And you can definitely flex on me because even though I do have a driver's license.
Oh my god, no! I would not flex on you, Erika.
It's been a while.
That'd be me as a senpai. I must be a good noodle. I must be a good noodle as a senpai.
And that also gets us when you're talking about LA Noire and Super Monkey Ball, gets it into the second question here. A favorite childhood game? Would one of those classify for you as a favorite childhood game?
I wouldn't say my favorite childhood game is either of those.
Ooh.
I have to think. What was the game that my favorite one as a kid? Oh, you know what it was? Pokemon Black and White.
Ah, such a great choice.
Yeah, because that was the first. Because that was the first game I was actually able to trade in because I had the online function. First of all, that was the first game I figured out how to use the online function. And
same, bro.
Gen 4 had it. I didn't know how to use it for some reason. I don't know why. So that was the first time I learned how to trade. So I would breed Pokemon and trade them. And I swear, I remember, I traded a Minccino and got what was it? I got a Snivy, and I was like, oh my god, I'm committing a crime. And that was such a mean trade. I committed a crime.
Was it the random trades, or was it actually someone posted a trade and you
Yeah, someone posted a trade, and I was I traded them. I was like, oh my god, I robbed them. I robbed them.
because when Wonder Trades got like I don't know if that was I don't think it was in black and white, but when it like got introduced, there was like so much random stuff you could fit around.
Yeah, that was what's it called? An X and Y Wonder Trade
Yeah,
happened.
you're right.
Yeah. That was the first game that like how like if you go to GameStop or like Toys R Us, KB Toys, they would have like little codes that you can get like
like physical like event things.
Like Pokemon, yeah. That was the first game I actually got to do it in.
Ooh.
I don't know why. As a kid, I never knew that it existed until I played Black and White, and I got Victini, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Oh my god, I felt like I hacked the game. I know I didn't, but I felt like I hacked it. I was like, oh my god, there's like a new environment and a special Pokemon. With a new typing? Oh my god. I felt like I cracked the code, dude.
Yeah, those type of events were so cool in Pokemon, honestly.
Yeah. Dude, I was spooked. Everything about that game, it just felt so new. There was what's it called? There was like webcam chat in there. It had like what else? It had so much stuff in black and white. Dude, that was the first time I had a husbando in a game.
Oh, was it N or was it someone else?
It was N!
Oh, you're such a sweetie.
I don't know why little baby me thought that, okay, N wants to date me. He wants to be my boyfriend.
To be fair, he's probably like one of my favorite like similarly aged character in a Pokemon game. Like he was so well written and like so so nice for a lot of the game actually.
Yeah, I remember in the Ferris wheel scene, I was like, oh my god, I'm going on a date with Ed. We're on the Ferris wheel together. It was not a date. He was telling me about his ideals, but I was like, oh my god, I'm on a date with Ed and we're on the Ferris wheel. And the funniest part too, though, is that same scene in the manga. He pushes you off the Ferris wheel.
Imagine if they had put that in the Pokemon game.
Oh my god, no! I'd be like, oh my god, my boyfriend's trying to kill me! Oh my god!
Yeah, dude, honestly, that's so sweet. Actually, would you say Black and White is your favorite Pokemon game generation, or is it something else?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, actually, I was wondering because it is mine.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Erika, we're so same. Oh my god.
It's like second for me is Soul Silver Heart Gold, because you get like what I love about those games, you get like 2 games in one basically, since you get like the Johto and Kanto areas.
I think for me, my second one will probably be Sun and Moon or Oras.
Oh yeah. Those are great as well. Honestly, I just love so many Pokemon shows.
Dude, I love Pokemon games. I used to Nuzlocke them all the time.
Ooh. Yeah, like when you were younger, or like
no, even as like when I was older. Ooh. It was like I started streaming that I stopped nuzlocking, believe it or not.
Yeah, like those can be highly entertaining.
Like the last nuzlocke I remember doing was BDSP. I lost, but I lost to Cynthia, so I got pretty far.
Yeah, like honestly, Cynthia isn't like I think she is like considered one of the hardest champions still.
It was pretty hard, dude.
So losing to her is no shame.
Yeah, we got pretty far.
Yeah, and then we're not leaving the childhood area quite yet. Because what was your go-to game for sibling or family rivalry if you played with your sibling or your family?
Oh yeah, I would say Double Dash. Just Mario Kart in general, because even now I still play with my brother. Like last time I visited my brother, I brought my Switch with me and we played. He literally asked me, he's like, do you have Mario Kart? And I'm like, no. He's like, can you buy it? And I was like, yeah. So I bought Mario Kart and we played it. And the funniest part too, though, was that we were playing and my brother's a cat. And like he was a kitten at the time and he was very needy. He wanted attention so bad that he literally unplugged the Switch while we were playing.
Oh, that's so adorable.
It was so funny.
Yeah, and honestly, the Mario Karts are great for rivalry games because there are so much shenanigans. You can play it super seriously if you want to go like on the high speed modes, or you can just like go wild with the items and stuff.
Yeah, it's either Mario Kart or Smash Bros.
Ooh, Smash Bros. Yeah. That's
No.
nice.
We always play Smash. Like my brother plays Ike, and I do Dark Pit.
Oh, Dark Pit. Actually,
Yeah.
it's like a character I've never tried in Smash before. I think.
No.
You like them?
Pit's so fun. No, Pit's so fun. No, we'll play Smash one day, Erika. I have it.
Yeah, I only played like one of the, not the most recent one, if I'm being honest.
Whoa, you don't have Ultimate?
Yeah, I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have Ultimate. I had the previous one.
No, Erika, let's play. Let's play.
I'll definitely play Smash Bros with you.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would love to. Yeah. I haven't played in so long. It's probably like really shitty, but like
we can be really we can play together badly. But then it's fun.
We can be bad together.
Yay.
Oh my god, it's like. I almost said sibling bonding, but we're not sisters. Your Cherry's my sister. It's kohai senpai bonding.
Yeah, company mates bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah, just all the shenanigans.
Yeah.
And then rivalry games are very fun, but favorite story in a game, or like a story that a game's story who you really enjoyed, if you don't have a specific favorite.
Oh my god, Persona 3 is my favorite video game, and the story, oh my god, dude. Persona 3, that game changed me as a person. Like, it changed my outlook on life. Persona 3, it's long as fuck. And there's no ideal way to play Persona 3. But if you have not played Persona 3, go do it. It is so
I have not
good.
played it.
Please play, Erika, I will play it with you. I will play it with you.
Is it on Steam or is it on?
It's on Steam now. It's on Steam now.
Ooh.
No, you don't understand. It's so good. Like,
dude,
have you played a Persona game?
No, I was about to ask because I have heard. I feel like the last years. If you're just like saying years, I have heard so much about Persona 5, and people are like very hyped about Persona 5 all the time. So I would say, have you played them, and which one do you like best?
3 is my favorite.
Yeah.
But okay, the thing for me with 5 is I don't think 5 is a bad game. The problem with 5 for me is I think I overhyped 5 so much that I was waiting for it for years. But then when I got it, I was like, it's okay.
Yeah, that can happen.
Like, this game's just alright. So I was like kind of upset about it. But god, Persona 3 is so good because each game, like, it has like a central focus.
Yeah.
So like, what's it called? Like Persona 3, Persona 4 is searching out the truth. Persona 5 is like breaking out and like going against all odds and like
those storylines are usually really nice.
Yeah. But Persona 3 was death. Persona 3 is remember you will die.
Ooh.
And like enjoying life to your fullest. At the time, I guess we'll get into sad boy hours. I was very sad boy. I was very depressed at the time. So playing Persona 3, it was a game, the right place and the right time.
Yeah, that matters a lot sometimes with gaming.
Yeah. It was reminding me that, like, you know, life fucking sucks, but like you only have once. You gotta live life to your fullest, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's so good. The characters are so good. Like, because I feel like in most games, like, the whole point is like, oh my god, we're all besties, we're best friends, yay! But Persona 3, they're not besties. Like, they like each other and they'll work with each other, but they're not best friends. They're working together for a cause, and I think
that's pretty realistic then, like more realistic than a lot of games.
Yeah, so like, but even then, you can still get to enjoy the characters as themselves, and like Akihiko is my favorite character from anything. I love him so much. I used to throw Akihiko birthday parties. Ooh. It was so, I love him so much.
Would you say he's a husbando or just a character you love?
Yeah. I mean, okay. I feel like now, how do I say? For a long time, Akihiko was like an anchor for me as a person. I was like, oh my god, Akihiko, he looks so happy. But now I feel like I've grown as a person now. That like I don't need to be like, oh my god, Akihiko, uwu. But like at this point, I don't know. I wouldn't say he's my husband per se.
This is like a character you really
yeah,
like.
I respect him a lot. Yeah.
That's nice. We also had someone in chat here. Would you say this is accurate? Someone said 3 best story, 4 best characters, 5 best gameplay for Persona.
Oh, for sure, for sure. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah. So like they excel at different things, and since this was a story-based questions, and people are like agreeing in chat that it has a really good story. I'm very intrigued now. I'm very intrigued. I'm not going to lie.
No, you have to play them. They're all relatively cheap on Steam.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm guessing since they're kind of like older. When did it come out? It has to be like over 10 years, right?
Oh yeah. I remember correctly. The original P3 was 2006.
Oh, that's that's quite some years then.
Original P4 was 2008. And P5 was 2017.
2007 for P3.
Oh, it was
confirming
7.
chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's like over 15 years. So yeah, it would make sense that they're cheaper.
Yeah, but they were re-released several times. So like 3 got Fess, which is like a re-release version of the game that had like extra content. So there was like an epilogue for it and stuff. Yeah. But the version on Steam is portable because it got remade again to be on PSP. And that what makes that one different though is that it's not like most games have like a 3D environment you could run around. P3 portable is kind of like a point and click, except for when you're in Tartarus.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
There's way more content, and you can be a girl.
Ooh, yeah, of course. Yeah. You know, it's always lovely when games let you like choose make some choices for the main character. It makes you like sometimes get a little bit more immersed into the story. Yeah,
for sure. I think what made me like enjoy P3 more is the fact that I could be a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's really nice. And I guess this maybe this is the same game for you, but do you have a significant gaming memory? For example,
I do.
Something game related from your childhood.
It was the first time I got to trade with a person, like physically.
Yeah, was that in Pokemon, I'm assuming?
It was, what's it called? It was Sun and Moon. I got a Haunter, and this was the first time I got to play a Pokemon game with people that I knew, like physically.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, hello, can you please trade a Haunter for me so I can get a Gengar? And they're like, yeah, sure. I was like, oh my god! I was so happy! And that was the first time ever I got a Gengar.
Yeah, but that's I totally understand that happiness because there are actually, for those of you that don't know Pokemon, there's actually not an insignificant number of Pokemon that you need to trade to evolve. And when you're playing solo, it's so sad.
Yeah.
Locked out of that.
And like, I didn't really have a lot of friends to trade with, and I didn't have a link cable growing up. So like, that was the first time I actually had friends that I knew and could speak to that also played Pokemon and were willing to trade with me and would not keep it.
Oh, that's a lovely memory. I love that. Yeah. But we don't just have good Pokemon memories. Do you have a tragic gaming memory? It can be something silly if you want, like silly sad or like truly sad.
It's Persona 3 related and it's very spoilery. I don't know.
Chat,
if it's
chat, do you want to hear?
I'll just say, for those who have played Persona 3, if you know about Dorkun, you know what I'm speaking about, chat. Dorkun is a good enough signifier of what I mean. But damn, that shit made me cry. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I sobbed.
Was it like sadness crying, or is it the type of crying where it was like some good feelings because you got to let some feelings out?
Oh no, it was sad crying, dude. It was sad crying. Like it was inevitable, but I was just like, oh no, I couldn't do anything. Oh no.
Yeah, it's the worst when games make you do that, but at the same time you got that's also, I think when a game can get you like that, that's also when you know that it has a really good story.
Yeah, chat, can we get 07s in chat for Dorkun?
Yeah,
oh my god.
some 07s chat.
07s in chat for Dorkun, dude. Oh my god. He's... Oh man. Oh. It made me so sad.
Yeah.
God, it's such a good game. Erika, you need to play Persona 3. It's so good.
I'll put it high up on my list. I'll write it after stream. I have like games I want to play. Not necessarily games I'm going to stream, but actually this one. Possibly, because I never played a Persona game before. I'll put it on the list.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, if I don't remember to do it, chat, remind me later, and I'll put it on my to playlist. Yes. And this is
Shinji. Oh, Shinji. Oh.
Yeah. So, in games in general, do you prefer slow and steady progress or rushing through a main story? If you're playing a game that has, like, I guess, story-based content.
Okay. It depends. Like, if I'm like really into the world, I'd be like, oh yeah, dude, I'll go through all the side quests. I want to learn more about this world. But especially if I'm streaming, I just want to burn through it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Sometimes you just want to like experience everything in one go.
Like Skyrim too. Like I streamed a little bit of Skyrim, and oh my god, I didn't even want to do the main story. So I was having so much fun doing random stuff. I became a cannibal, Erika. What game did I become a cannibal, dude?
You know, that's totally fair because Skyrim has a lot of stuff you can do. Honestly, there's just so much. And I will admit also, the first time I played it, I think I ended up doing so much random stuff. I forgot what even the main story was.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's so fun, and like, if anything, my favorite thing to do was like wreak havoc on cities, and like I would like save state beforehand before I would go in, and then go in the city and just like go sicko, and then I'm like, what do you mean? What happened? Me? Murder? Never.
I mean, you're a chaotic frost dragon, so it's only natural.
To be fair, I came up with that title before I even started streaming, so I was not prepared to be like a TCG streamer.
Yeah.
If I would remake that title now, it'd probably be having something to do with card games. But at the time, I didn't really know what I was doing. So like,
fair. Actually, this wasn't one of this is one of my pre-prepared questions, but now I get curious. Did you end up completing the main story at any point in Skyrim? Like, not necessarily on stream, maybe off stream. And if so, which side did you pick? Like the Nords or the Imperials? Is that a side yet? I think so.
So for Skyrim, for me, I haven't finished it yet, but like Skyrim is a game I'm like, I'm not taking it like burning through it as a stream game. It's a game that I pick up every once in a while and be like, ooh, I feel like committing crimes today. All right, Skyrim.
Oh, that's glorious.
Yeah. It depends on whether or not I want to commit a crime that day.
I love that for you.
Thank you, bestie. Thank you, bestie.
Yeah. I'm just going to say, I always pick the same side, and it's the silliest reason in the world for why because I figured out if you pick one side, then a character in the game will die as part of the storyline, and I like that character even though he's not a good guy. So
you're so valid.
I always like support the Imperials or whatever them is every time I play it, because there's like do you remember like the city to the west, like all the way to the left of the map, there's like the mountain dwarf city thingy? Yeah. There's a really mean like elf there. I think it's called Ondolamar. And he's such like I just really liked him as a character. So when I learned that he's like dies as part of like you sides with the Nord storyline, I'm like, oh, I'm picking for Imperials forever here.
No, you're so valid. You're so valid. Don't worry.
It's literally my only reason.
Your actions, so valid, queen. It's like
yeah, I was like, I don't care about the politics. I'm here to like join all the secret guilds and also for this one character to live.
Man, I just want to be a cannibalist, dude.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
So we want to do whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
And speaking of these story-driven games, when you're playing, like, I guess this kind of like games that have story, do you like role-playing games and making choices as the character you would have created, or do you usually make like whatever you want to do?
Listen, my favorite part of any game is like if I can make a character. So like, so in Fire Emblem Awakening, that was like so big for me, dude. That was so big for me. And like being able to make choices and stuff like that, who I got to marry and like stuff like that. Oh my god. That was like so important for me. Especially, oh my god, no, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. No, I don't want to spoil the game. But there's like one choice you have to make, and it's especially painful depending on who you romance. So if you romance Crom, oh, it was if you romance Crom and you're a girl, it's especially painful. Oh my god. I swear, if you romance Crom and you're a girl, it makes the game hit 10 times harder.
Oh, really?
I feel like it definitely makes the game hit 10 times harder, dude.
Yeah, that's, choices with consequences.
Yeah, dude. Have you played Awakening?
I have not played Awakening. I played Three Houses. That was actually my first Fire Emblem game.
No, if you have a Game Boy, I'll literally send you a Game Boy, a 3DS. I'll literally send you.
I actually have a 3DS. I used to have like Game Boy Color, Advanced, all of those, but those were like given away when I was younger and were like upgraded them technically. But I do have my 3DS. I'm pretty sure, so somewhere in a cabinet.
Yeah, if you find it, let me know, and I'll send you Awakening with the package I'm gonna send you.
I can probably yeah.
It's so good. Like, again, choices in there are so important. Because first off, choices in Fire Emblem in general are like really important because it matters who's gonna die or not. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like those definitely a game series where choices have consequences, which it doesn't always have in games.
Yeah, there's that, and even then, just like your choices, like interacting with your characters, is also so important. God, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. God. It's just a great game series in general. And I will say, like, the characters here are familiar to me because I do play Fire Emblem Heroes. It's my one gacha.
Oh my, you play Heroes? Oh my god, no, Erika, no!
It's my one gacha game. It's the only gacha game that's allowed to live on my phone.
You don't understand, Erika. Fucking Fire Emblem Heroes ruined me as a person. You don't understand, Erika. My toxic arc started and ended with that game.
Oh no!
I broke a cell phone, Erika.
Wait, you broke a cell phone?
I broke a cell phone.
Oh wow.
Okay. So to give context for that, so this happened right around the time that Lucina first came out in the game.
Yeah.
She just came out and she was a 5-star and she was pretty hard to get. And I saved all of my gems, and I was like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I am gonna gacha for her. She's gonna come home. I'm gonna have my child. She did not come home, and I was really mad. However, and I was fine with that. I was like, you know what, it sucks. I didn't get my girl, but it's okay. However, I was at Sleepaway Band Camp, so that constitutes that shows how cringe I am that I went to Sleepaway Band Camp and I played the flute. No chat, I did not stick it up someone's ass. That's weird. It went on my mouth. Anyway, because I knew someone was gonna say that. So I was talking to someone, and they also played Heroes, and I was talking like, oh man, I wanted to get Lucina so bad. I want her so bad, and this guy's like, oh, I have like 3 of her, and I was like, what?
3?
Like, I have 3. If I could trade her to you, I would. And I was so mad.
Oh, the bird.
I was so mad.
I get that.
I threw my phone and it smashed.
Oh no, rip. Some 07s in chat for Nomad's previous phone.
It was so bad.
Yeah. I totally get that. I've had banners with like some of my Fire Emblem 3 houses. My favorite husbando from that game. The first time he went on a banner, I didn't get him. I have him now, like I got him randomly later, but I was grinding so hard for like the free orbs to try and get him, but yeah.
Who was it?
Oh, it's actually Hubert, like the sidekick to Edelgard.
Okay, you know what? Base. I also like Hubert. People think I'm weird because they think he's ugly, but I love him.
He's so cool.
He's so good.
Yay.
No, he's so good.
So the only thing that I didn't like was like he was like always like, because he was the character I like quote unquote romanced in the game the first time I played it, and he was like so devoted to Edelgard. I was like, look at me though.
Yeah, be devoted to me. Be devoted to me, sir. You're married to me.
No, I totally get it. Fire Emblem Heroes. I don't know if you do you still have it on your phone?
I do. I do.
I played it yesterday, lastly.
No, I literally am going back and forth constantly with Ophi because I don't know if you saw, but like the new Crom came out, the corrupted Crom.
Oh wait! I think I got him.
You got him! Oh my god.
Let me go check. I did the. God, I'm looking up gacha games on stream now on my phone. I'm like,
no, but like I constantly go back and forth with Ophi and just send her fan art of corrupted Crom, and I'm like, ooh, the food. I'm eating so well. Because even when Awakening was like still new at the time, my favorite thing was fan art of like Grima Robin and like the evil corrupted Crom. Fan art of that was so good. I was like feasting so well at the time, and now there was a resurgence, and oh, it's so good.
Oh, let me send you in the Discord chat. Let me send you Nova. Where is it? Where is it?
Yeah.
It's this one, right?
No!
I got him. It was like, oh, my random pulls.
No!
It's like I'm like, to be fair, there's banners I've really wanted characters for, but I grinded and pulled like crazy and not gotten them like severals.
This is so mean, dude.
I wish we could trade in this game, honestly.
No, you're saying that again! It's the scene all over again. Like, I wish I could trade with you. Oh, I wish I could trade with you and I'll give them to you.
Rich
Man! This is so mean, dude.
I'm so sorry.
So mean. So, dude, why are you I'm your senpai. I'm reporting you to Lasuga. I'm gonna write a message to Lasuga.
I don't even stream this game. It's like literally my mobile gacha addiction.
Like, Lasuga, my kohai is bullying me. She's being mean and like showing me characters that I wish I could have and I don't.
You'll get it though. This banner still lasts for a while. I'll send you all my gacha luck.
Thank you.
I'll take all the 3-star bronze pulls for you for this banner.
Oh my god, it's time for me to stream Fire Emblem Heroes
to get streamer luck. I don't know if that works on that game.
True, but I don't know. I get pretty decent luck. Like literally in FGO, I got a 5-star for free.
Oh, that's really nice.
And that game has no pity system, so my luck is pretty okay.
Yeah, to be fair, I never pull enough to get like the pity system, and Fire Emblem Heroes is pretty expensive.
Oh, I used to all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It was so bad.
But now away from gachas.
Yeah.
Or I guess technically a gacha can be a single player game, but single player or multiplayer games, Nova?
Single player, because I have no friends to play with, baby.
Well, but card games though, aren't they technically multiplayer?
I guess now, but if you're like actual video games, usually single player, but
Yeah.
I would say card games is a different category.
Yeah, because that's like the exception.
Yeah.
But that's fair.
I would say it's different, but yeah, when it comes to like games, I don't know. I usually like to chill by myself, and like just vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like experience a game, just like have a chill, fun time. I totally get that.
Yeah, because I feel like I don't know. Even then, I feel like multiplayer games take even longer because you have to like cooperate with people, find people to do things with, make sure they actually throw one time. You're just like, no, I just want to grind and go.
Yeah, just wanna have fun by yourself. I totally get that. That's like how I've been with gaming for a lot of parts of my life. So yeah, totally the same. And when you play these games, controller or mouse and keyboard for like general preference?
Mouse and keyboard, easy. Oh my god, especially because like I have awful aim on the controller.
That's fair.
It's somewhat okay on a mouse and keyboard. I would not say it's good on mouse and keyboard, but it is okay.
Yeah, I think in general people do consider like aiming mechanics easier on mouse and keyboards. That's totally valid.
Yeah. It's so hard. It's why I didn't even play any like FPS games. Like
well, are you playing
console.
Resident Evil right now with mouse and keyboard?
I am playing RE4. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
I'm playing on mouse and keyboard.
Because I'm also playing it right now, and I'm playing with controller, and getting used to the aiming every single time I start.
It's hard. It's so hard. Wait, how far are you in RE4?
I just got Ashley, and we did the house scene with the Spanish guy, and that escaped the house.
Luis? That's so hard. That part was so hard, dude.
Yeah, that was tricky. It took like
yeah,
it took some tries to get that right. But I just escaped the house. That's where it ended. I think you're pretty surely further ahead, right?
Yeah, I'm about to finish the game next week.
Ooh, exciting.
It's so fun. I was not prepared to enjoy RE4 as much as I did. Like, I mean, again, like I've watched Let's Plays of Resident Evil, and I was like, this game's fun. It seems fun. I like it. But I never actually played a Resident Evil game until 4. And oh my god, this game is so fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun. It's actually my first Resident Evil game ever as well. So I'm having the time of my life with it, actually.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like combat just feels so good.
Yeah.
Even when it's like really annoying. Like, I don't know, when you're dealing with hordes or you have like what's it called? Like low ammo, and you're just like,
yeah.
It's, I don't know, it's the thrill of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and a lot of I will say, I feel like you feel this best when you're actually like the one doing the playing, but a lot of the weapons are very satisfying to use.
Yeah! Oh my god, no, you haven't gotten to it. I don't think you've gotten to it yet, but like the stealth sections, those are so satisfying.
I've done like some. There's been like some smaller stealth sections, but my favorite weapon so far is, even though it's not the one I use the most, I really love the sniper rifle you can get early. Because the sniper shots, like just like the sound of the sniper shot going off, is very satisfying. If you get a headshot.
I would say the most satisfying weapon for me, funny enough, is the knife.
Oh, yeah, you're doing a lot of the parries.
I love going behind them and just like, yeah, dude, it's so good. That or the pistol.
Wait, what do you mean spoilers, Chad? Basically, not being in this. No, I don't think so. I think they're Chad. There's no spoilers.
Oh my god, no! I was so stressed out. Oh my god, no! I'm so sorry.
No spoilers. Chad, don't worry.
Yeah, the knife is so satisfying, dude.
Yeah. Also, I just want to know, did you shoot the lake?
I did not. I did not.
Jack got me to shoot the lake.
No!
I knew something bad was going to happen though, and I saved beforehand, but I.
Yeah, the moment they kept asking me, oh my god, no, shoot the lake, I'm like, oh no, something's wrong. I'm not doing that. No. Yeah. I knew they're trying to get me to do something wrong, so I did not.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll do it, Chad. But I'm going to save first, and we're going to do it when we're like right next to a save point.
Yeah.
At first, like, it was kind of funny. I don't know if you've seen scenes of it, but it's like I shot the water and then nothing happened. I was like, oh, yeah, isn't anything going to happen? Then I shot it again, and then the jump scare happened.
No, you almost got away, Erika. You almost got away. No.
Yeah. I felt like I got baited by Chad, and then I got baited by the game, and then it got.
Man, dude. Fucked up and evil for real. For
real. Yeah. And when you buy video games, physical or digital?
Physical. I like holding it in my hands and displaying the games.
Yeah. Do you try and get like all the games to like play physically, or do you also buy like digitally out of convenience?
Generally I'll do it physically. If it's a game especially I'm really looking forward to, I'll pre-order it and get it physically. Ooh. Especially because I love pre-order bonuses.
Oh yeah, those can be great sometimes.
That's the one thing that sucks now. I don't really do them as much anymore. Because I remember before you would get like figures and stuff, or like posters, and now kind of like, I don't know, here's some berries. Like, what the fuck? No!
Oh, the Pokemon are especially disappointing with those lately. Like, here's 8 Pokeballs.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. But like, if I have like a CD drive and like could put my games on a disc on my PC, I would.
Yeah, but I will admit it's really nice like to be able to have like the physical game boxes. Like, just like
displaying them.
Display them sometimes. Yeah, they have like so many games have really great cover art, like amazing cover art. And
even then, to have room on my computer, I'd rather just like have it on a disc, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, fair. I actually I buy most of my games digitally. But that's mostly out of convenience because I do really like game capsules and stuff. But it's super like generally where I am, it's like usually more expensive and more tedious to buy games physically. Like you might not be able to play them on release, even if you pre-order. So that's why I often like to buy them digitally, so I know I have them on like all the time.
At this point, I don't really have to pre-order because I feel like going to a GameStop is so easy. Like even like when like Sword and Shield for Scarlet and Violet released, or like when BDSP, I didn't pre-order it. I just walked in and said, "Can I have the game?" and said, "Okay, which one do you want?"
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's super nice. And that happens.
Yeah. So at this point, it's like so easy. So like pre-order is not like a problem.
Yeah.
So getting on time is not a problem.
What about preferred gaming platform? Like PC. Console, mobile, PC, yeah, easy.
PC.
Easy choice.
Yeah, that or Switch.
Yeah, but I think the problem with the Switch is like it has like it's great for the games it has, but it also has like a limited game choice.
Yeah.
It's the Nintendo stuff and then indies mostly.
Basically, but I don't know. I like the convenience. Then again, I'm a big Pokemon fan, so I like being able to play Pokemon games in my bed and just chill.
Yeah, I think honestly, like I grew up with PlayStations, and I do have like a PlayStation
so
now.
I
love the PlayStation, but it's like it has to be hooked up to a PC or screen. So then I love the Nintendo Switch as well for the portability. Like you can take it on a plane. You can just like game on a plane if you want to.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, funny enough, whenever I travel, I still take my 3DS with me. I don't take my Switch.
Oh, that's cute though. The 3DS has so many good games.
It's just so many good games, and it's so much smaller. I feel like bringing it around a Switch is a commitment. But
yeah,
like,
true.
Carrying around a 3DS, you can just like chuck it in your pocket.
Yeah, I also feel like the Switch, like, because the screen is exposed, it feels more fragile. So I'm always like more like, if I have it in the backpack and I'm traveling, I'm like afraid to lean back towards things because I don't want to squish it.
That and like I don't know. I feel like it's just nice.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sure.
The games are good.
I totally get it.
Super portable. I don't need to be afraid with the dual screen, like it's being covered.
It's kind of like, I feel like it's like almost like a brick in durability.
Yeah, and even then, like the battery is super long. My Switch dies so fast.
Yeah. Oh, and, the battery.
My 3DS has been through everything. So like when I was in college, my dad moved, and like I didn't have all my consoles with me. I left them at home. So like for some reason, my dad didn't put all my consoles in my room. He left them in the garage.
Oh.
So like my 3DS and my PSP were in the garage. I want to say for a solid 6 months.
Oh wow.
My PSP died. That shit's like turbo dead. But my 3DS is still alive.
Yeah, it could take anything.
That thing's still alive. Meanwhile, I've broken like 3 Joy-Cons.
Now I kind of want to try and charge my 3DS because I don't think I've charged it for like 3 years.
No! I'm sure it's living, dude. No one has 3DS. I'm sure it's alive.
I'll just cross my fingers.
Especially, I'd be so sad if my 3DS died too, because I have a limited edition 3DS. I have the Fire Emblem Fates. Yeah, it was Fire Emblem Fates one.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's so pretty. It's the one, if you like put it in the sun, you'll see the dragons on there. Oh, it's so sick.
Fashion consoles.
Yeah.
God,
I
love
do that. It's so good.
But now, game, like, not physical games anymore. Technically, I guess you could get this in physical games, but what do you think about game achievements? Do you usually go for them? Or
I usually don't care.
Yeah.
The only game I actually like platinumed with Persona 4 dancing.
Persona 4. I was expecting just a Persona 4, but the dancing.
Oh no, the dancing game. I was addicted to that game. Oh my god. Dude, I used to be able to full combo like expert levels like first try. I used to be dummy good at that game. Now I suck, but I used to be cracked.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I platinumed it. I had every outfit, every character. I did every single challenge. Dude, I was cracked at Persona 4 dancing.
Ooh.
And it's so weird that it's the one game that
But you got all the achievements.
Yeah, that's the singular game of my years of gaming. The one game I've platinumed.
Yeah, but you know, suddenly you just get that one game where you're like, you start getting stuff and you're like, oh, I wanna get it all. I wanna catch them all.
It just felt so easy to do it. That's probably why. It just felt super simple. I was kind of just like, I just like zoomed through it. It didn't feel like a chore to do it. I was kind of just like, okay, well, I'm already doing this anyway. You know?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
And then I guess this builds nicely into the next question. Is there a gaming moment you're particularly proud of?
I'm trying to think.
Except for, of course, platinuming the dancing game, because I'm actually pretty impressed by that.
Oh, thank you. God, I'm trying to think. A gaming moment I'm proud of,
or something where you're like achieved as like, yes, I did this. It can also, I guess, if you have like a card game moment for like tournaments or something, that could also be.
I guess my greatest achievement from like gaming was honestly probably going to BSF recently, because even though we didn't place very well, I don't know, it felt nice to be able to work, because like it was a team event, you know. Yeah, so it felt really nice, because I don't know, I'm still like shook that people like to hang out with me and want to play with things with me. So
yeah,
like I was
like, doing things as a team is very, very fun.
Yeah, so I don't know, I felt so happy knowing that I had a group of friends who wanted to go with me to play Vanguard and go as a team, and we did somewhat okay.
Oh, that's so nice. Like, that's so wholesome.
Yeah, and I was playing my favorite deck, and I was like, I decked out my deck too for it. Like I maxed out my ride line, like maxed out the rarity, and I was like, oh my god, dude, I was like, this is peak.
I totally get that. That sounds very, very satisfying. Very, very nice experience.
Yeah, even though Chronojet is an annoying deck and I hate going against it, I was like, I don't care, dude. I am serotonin. I'm so happy to be here, dude.
Yeah.
And it was so scary too, because people would recognize me and like I couldn't say anything.
Aw.
I was like, oh my god, you sound so familiar. Do I know you? I'm like, no, you don't.
Yeah,
no, you don't.
yeah.
Like, are you sure? Are you on Twitter? And I'm like, no, I don't. Nope.
Yeah.
I was trying so hard to like make sure no one knew who I was.
Incognito dragon.
Yeah, I was like in my hoodie. I was in joggers. I was like, glasses on, you can't see me.
Yeah.
My favorite deck is Prison for standard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
I've seen that in the prison stuff you've been doing sometimes.
Yeah, I like control decks in Vanguard, so like Link Joker and other formats, and like Prison and standard. So I'm so hyped for Messiah to come to standard, dude.
Nice.
Did you have to stop saying bestie? Yeah, I literally stopped saying bestie like during the tournament because I was so afraid that people would recognize me. They still did. They still recognize my voice.
Yeah, and people like do have recognizable voices a lot of the time. Like you can't really control what you sound like.
Yeah, I have a very distinctive voice. I've had people clock me at tournaments several times, and I literally feel so guilty lying to them.
But it's just the way it is.
Yeah, it's just the name of the game for us, but still, I feel really bad.
Yeah. And then, building up to another gaming moment. Yeah. Is there a gaming moment? No, that was the first last one. Never mind. And what is the most satisfying game you ever completed? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have one.
Yeah. No, we're skipping.
I guess it would be. P3, I guess.
Persona 3, yeah. That makes sense. Like, satisfying story, satisfying game completion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Build
it was very good.
Yeah. and this is a question where I'm going to give some examples for chat because game features and game mechanics, I have questions that concern these, but I'm still like, what is the difference sometimes? But there is a difference. So, any features you would like to see more of in games, and features are like, from what I understand, these are like things you do. So, things like weapon crafting, day-night cycles, puzzle solving, mini games within games, like when in which tree, color customizations on the armors, weapons, more side quests, like all of those, like...
Yeah.
Is there anything of that, like in general, you want to see more of in games?
I think this is a Persona thing. I just want to be a girl, dude. I want to be a girl, and I want funky little mini games, dude.
Yeah.
Like back to RE4. Do you know what fun I have with the shooting game mini game? It's so I can sit there for hours. That and when I played Yakuza doing Outrun. Oh my god, dude. And the Sega arcades playing Outrun or like the claw machine games, dude. I sit there for hours.
Yeah. Like honestly,
I don't want to play
mini games.
I don't want to play the game. I don't want to play like the actual game. I don't care. I just want to sit there and I just want to play Outrun, dude.
Oh god, chat is telling me to tell you to play Zelda because it has minigames now.
Oh, the new one does? Really?
It doesn't quite have minigames, but you want to know what they added? This is like, I've only completed like technically the tutorial area, so I wouldn't say this is like that big of a spoiler. But they added gacha machines.
So oh no!
I've only played it once so far, and I'm already ticked.
Oh my god. Chat, I have played Ocarina of Time. I have played it.
They literally added like a giant, you know those capsule gacha machines?
Yeah!
They added like a giant one of that has like a satisfying sound, and it gives you a lot of stuff randomly.
Oh my god, no! Dude, I'd be addicted. I had to contain myself.
I think maybe I should tell you to not play Zelda because you might get another gacha addiction. Like literally, I feel like I could just like grind the gacha, and even if you're not doing anything with the gacha, just like doing the gacha in itself.
Yeah.
But that's like a mini game within a game, and I'm always happy to see it.
I should keep off playing story-based games or like more combat-heavy games, only because I will not look at chat. I will just focus on the game. Yeah. And I think for me the appeal of streaming is talking to chat. So I usually like to not. But RE4 is the exception. RE4, this game's too fun. I have to play it.
Yeah, I totally get that. And I would say like even if you wanted to play a game like that, Zelda is a very heavy time investment for a game to stream because I can already tell it's going to be huge. Like it's
gonna be a long ass game, dude.
I spent 4 hours, which was my entire last stream, just getting out of the tutorial area.
Yeah. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is a game I play off stream.
Yeah, for sure. It's looking gorgeous though so far, and I will say, one thing I like about it is I've heard like the save file is very tiny. I heard it's like 16 gigabytes or whatever.
Really?
And I just installed Jedi Survivor on the PlayStation, and that's 150 gigabytes. So,
oh my god,
the fact that the new Zelda is just already looking huge is like the 10th of a size of like the new Jedi Survivor game. That's insane to me. It's like a random fact I'm throwing in your chat.
Yeah, I heard the Jedi Survivor game was like really clunky and like had lots of glitches and stuff.
It crashed.
What?
4 times for me so far.
No!
On the PlayStation. Have you ever had a game crash on a PlayStation before?
Actually, I have several times.
Okay. Like for me, it hasn't happened before. So when it crashed, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, for me, it was Arkham City.
Oh, yeah, that's a big game.
Yeah, I think of the problem with my PS3 itself, though. Like, it would crash always at the same part. It would, it would, like, the part where they officially show you the full city for the first time, after that cutscene, it crashes.
Yeah,
I don't get around the city. That's the whole point.
Yeah, I will say
like,
Jedi Survivor
too.
literally crashes at random moments. Sometimes when you're just like in a cutscene or like in combat or right after you died. One time I felt like the game was punishing me.
No, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, this is also like on the PlayStation 5, so it's like it should handle it. Yeah, it's Jedi Survivor is chaos right now.
Yeah, you know, you're so valid.
And then we have, this actually routes very nicely into the next question, because that is, what is your most disliked game mechanic, or just like, is there any game mechanics you dislike in general? And these are, I'm going to give you some examples here. Examples: escort missions where the NPC move at snail paces, unskippable cutscenes and conversations, key items you can't remove from your inventory, mission timers, EXP grinding, loot drop rarities, etc. All of those type of mechanics.
Okay. So it's 2 quick time events.
Yeah.
And escort missions.
Wait,
dude.
Wait. You're playing Resident Evil 4 right now. It's like it's half of the game, like an escort mission, and you also have quick time. So
it is. But the game's so fun that I can pretend those don't exist.
Yeah.
Like in my brain, Ashley, you're not there. Don't worry. You're not there. I don't see you. My eyes are closed.
Yeah.
Quick time events, just spam E or F. We're fine.
Yeah. True.
But goddamn. I think quick time events especially frustrated me on PlayStation controller. I don't know what it was either about the PlayStation controller and doing quick time events that frustrated me so much, but it did.
No, I get it. I'm not the biggest fan of it when I play on the PlayStation.
I don't know what it is. Like, on a keyboard, I'm like, okay, that's fine. I guess because I have the keyboard fully memorized, I'm kind of like, whatever.
Yeah, the controllers, and also because I think there are like so many controller layouts, like memorizing controller buttons can sometimes be a little bit hard. And when they're asking you to press like square, it was like, for me, like my mind doesn't always tell me like, oh, square is the button to the left. I don't even know if that's correct. But
no, I think the time that was the most frustrating was Kingdom Hearts 2. There was like the remake. There was like what's it called? Like a new boss battle fight in there with Roxas. And first off, I was so frustrated at that boss battle. I literally stopped playing the game. Like, I need a break. I stopped playing it for 2 years, and I literally lost my disc. I had to buy the game again.
Oh, that type of break.
The boss battle. That kind of a break. Yeah, I took like a 2-year break from the game, and then went back. And the quick time events of that were so annoying.
Did you get through it in the end though?
Yeah, I beat the game.
Nice.
Ooh, it was annoying. It was annoying, dude.
Yeah, that's valid. Those are 2 game mechanics which I think are pretty valid to dislike, definitely. Yeah. And another I guess dislike. Do you have, you might not have this, but do you have a least favorite game genre? And why?
I really do. I play all kinds of games. I don't know. For a long time it was FPS games, and then I started playing like Overwatch and like, I guess third-person shooter, like Fortnite, but still. I started playing shooter games, so never mind, this is fun now. So yeah, really isn't a game genre that I hate.
Yeah.
They're all right. They're all equally as fun.
Yeah, this is like, I think a lot of people like don't have disliked game genres. For me, I do have one, and that's like bullet hell games. Like specifically,
okay, that's valid.
Specifically bullet hell, because if I play those, I'm like, You're like looking with your eyes like this, only looking like very, very carefully at the like the one pixel where your hitbox is, and then you can't do anything else, and like very unforgiving for mistakes. So those always kind of like stress me out, which is like why I don't like playing it.
That's so valid. I forget that bullet hells exist. So like, yeah, I guess it would be bullet hells for me too. I just forget that they exist though.
Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of them for a reason.
Yeah.
Or you don't
Unless
see
you play
them.
Touhou, but then again, no Touhou fan actually plays Touhou. They just like all the other fan content.
Yeah, I feel like you see that mechanic in boss fights occasionally. Like for example, Cult of the Lamb. Recently, the final boss kind of has like a bullet hell segment, which like that's not that unusual. And
wait, there's bosses in that game?
Cult of the Lamb? Yeah. If you follow the story.
I literally thought you were just kind of like, I thought it was like a farm sim where you just like farmed your friends.
No, the Cult of the Lamb, the evil lamb cult game thingy.
What?
Have you not seen it? Wait, am I saying the right title, chat? Cult of the Lamb, right?
Isn't that the game where like you can like make your chat a part of your cult and then like you can sacrifice them? Yeah. I thought you just like ran your cult and that was it.
No, you have like a story. And there's like
a story?
Yeah. There's like there's like 4 areas, and at the end of each area there's a boss. And you like while you play through it, you unlock more stuff. You unlock like more different like types of followers. You can like recruit your cult. And then there's like a final area with a final boss, and that's where you have a kind of a bullet hell segment. Yeah, it's a very fun game for sure.
Oh, because like I never played it, but I would pop into streams every once in a while. I never saw. I guess I just never came in during boss battle fights.
Yeah, probably just like during like just like farming or just like playing through the regular areas.
Yeah, I literally just saw them like farm and be like, oh my god, who wants to join my cult? And I'd be like, oh my god, me, hi, and that was it.
I think that's where a lot of people, at least a lot of streamers, spend a lot of time like in that segment.
Yeah. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Yeah, now you know.
Now I know.
Yeah, let's go on. Oh, this is something fun. What's your most anticipated upcoming game?
I don't think I really have one, honestly.
Maybe do you have anything in the card games that's upcoming that you're looking forward to?
Oh,
like sets or stuff that's being released, or
the next dude. I'm so hyped for next set to come out in English.
Cardfight or Vanguard?
For Vanguard. Because when it comes to physical card games, I mainly keep up with Vanguard. I don't do Yu-Gi-Oh physically as much. Because whenever my locals does Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm streaming, so I can't really go and play.
Yeah.
But Vanguard's always on Sunday, so I can go play when I'm not streaming. Yeah. But yeah, next set for masks. Oh my god, I'm so hyped, dude. I'm so hyped for masks. You don't even know. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
Going to be buying physical cards then?
Of course I am.
Nice.
We at my locals, we all put money together to buy a case. So a case is like, I want to say what, 20 boxes at least, I think. I don't know the exact number. So we all put money together and we're all gonna open the case together.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Yeah, every set we do that.
And Chad, if you haven't opened a physical card pack before, I'm just telling you, as someone who's like not a card game specialist but has played card games for fun and with friends and stuff, opening a physical card pack is so much fun and so sad.
It's so satisfying, dude.
Yeah.
20 box 16 packs, thank you.
I would literally be like to my friends, like, please let me open your card pack. It's not my card, but I want to open the card pack for you.
Yeah, especially because like with Vanguard rarities, they're so fun to like try to find them. It's just a chase for like, especially because this set has like a new type of rarity for it. Because before, the highest rarity you would get is like a DSR. So we have like DSR like a ultra triple frame rare, where it have like either a fancy frame on it or like alternate artwork. But this one, it has like a fancy hot stamp on it. Let me see if I can find it. Find a picture of it. It's so cool looking.
Like honestly, that's my favorite part about like opening card packs. And in any card game, like I've opened like Pokemon TCG, Yu-Gi-Oh, and also Cardfight. And every time you get like a shiny card in any of those, especially if like it's like very like the alternate artworks or the ones that like covers more than usual of the cards and stuff, it's so gorgeous. And if they're very shiny.
Okay, there it is. So like. It has like
so pretty.
it has a special hot stamp on it, so it has like the character who plays the card, and like a fancy house top with the name on it. It's pretty sick looking.
Yeah. Honestly.
I'm really hyped, and I hope I pull one.
Yeah, I hope you do. I'm sending you my gacha luck for that.
Thank you. I'm hoping I get the jeweled one because I love Michiru. He's got like funny hentai man hair, but he's so pretty.
Yeah, crossing my fingers.
Thank you.
And what would you say if you might not have this, but do you have an ultimate wished for game, no matter how unrealistic?
Oh yeah, P3 remake, dude.
Oh, like a complete remake for like modern consoles and PC?
Yeah, because like I feel like the problem is for me, it's more like less for me and more for an easier way for me. Oh no, there's two technically. So yeah, P3 remake is one because there's no like what's the word? Like definitive version to play Persona 3 because there's original Persona 3, which is like not really the ideal way to go. There's FES, and that has the epilogue and you can run around, and then there's Portable, which has like the female protagonist and there's some extra things in there too, but you can't run around the environment and like it's on a PSP. So like I want like a definitive version of Persona 3 that has like the female protag, it has the epilogue, it has like
merge all the good features together.
Yeah, merge all the good parts together.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
No, that's totally valid.
Yeah. That, or I want like a Master Duel equivalent for Vanguard because it's the same sort of reason. It's so hard trying to convince people to play Vanguard because there's no easy way to do it.
Yeah, it has to be convenient.
Yeah, because like Zero's dead. Well, it's about to die, so the mobile game's out. Dear Days, which is like the game.
You have to pay for that one, right?
It's like $70. It's
expensive. I looked it up. I was like, wow, because I thought like I would assume like for Pokemon TCG, and isn't it the same for the Yu-Gi-Oh as well? I think I have the Yu-Gi-Oh already because it's free. Yeah. And it's like it makes the barrier of entry so much easier.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like the cheapest way to get into Vanguard is to buy the cards physically, but then again, you have to find other people to also play with, which is kind of hard because Vanguard isn't as supported as well as other card games. So like, if we could have like a Master Duel equivalent for Vanguard, oh my god, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, I think it would be way easier for people to play it because you see like even like for like streamers to pick it up and introduce it to people. Yeah. I've seen a lot of like streamers like even like people that don't play TCG like doing like one-off streams or doing it occasionally for like Yu-Gi-Oh, which is probably because it's like way easier to get into, but I don't really see people except for card game like enthusiasts do it for Vanguard, which I think is kind of sad because it's an amazing looking card game and the card art in Vanguard is so great.
It's so pretty. It's so good, dude.
Yeah. Literally, I also love the flower people. Those are my favorite.
Oh, like people in Stoicheia, so like Neo Nectar and is Nuitama? No, it's not. But yeah. Dude,
yeah, I totally get that.
So yeah. Trying to pitch Vanguard Nova? Vanguard is the most anime card game I've ever seen. So like you know how like when you watch Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff, they'll like easily top deck like a card and be like, how'd they do that? And be like, why? That's like a whole like a mechanic in Vanguard. Vanguard's appeal is that like you check the top card of your deck, and if you check certain cards, like effects happen of like most games, but it can easily change the tide of the game. You can heal, you can deal double damage. It's so good. The art's really pretty.
It's very actiony, I would say.
It's very actiony, and it's a pretty cheap game to like dip your toes into, I would say. For sure. Because I feel like with Yu-Gi-Oh, even the worst decks are at least $100. Like I literally bought Ojamas for like $150.
Like structure decks or like properly built decks?
No, like probably built decks.
Yeah.
But like with Vanguard, my first Vanguard deck was like $20.
Yeah.
So like it's just a cheap and easy game to get into, and it's so fun.
Yeah. And now we have a question. What inspired you to start gaming content creation, or what is currently inspiring you to do gaming content creation?
what started me was for a long time. My friend kept asking me, "You should make a YouTube channel, Nova. You're so funny. Oh my god, people, when you scream and like freak out, it's so funny. You should make a YouTube channel." And I'm like, I'd be like, I would, but like if I did that, it wouldn't come off as genuine if I scripted everything. Like it wouldn't be as accurate as it really was. And like, so for a while I was like, man, maybe one day I'll make a YouTube channel. I don't know what I would do. I wrote several scripts for YouTube videos.
Ooh.
And I just like never posted them, or like made videos out of them. So I was like, oh, it's not the same. It's not. It didn't convey the right feeling that I wanted to.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I discovered VTubers that I was like, holy.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, I can do that. Because like the funny way how I found VTubers was doing work for them. I used to be an editor, so I would edit lots of videos for VTubers.
That's a really interesting entry.
Yeah. So like I kept doing work for them, and I was like, holy shit, I can just do this myself.
Yeah.
So that's how that happened.
And it's nice you got like some encouragement from friends and stuff. I really like that.
Yeah. It was just like years of being told, oh, you should have a YouTube channel, you should make a YouTube channel. I'm like, what would I, like, it wouldn't give off the feling that I want, you know?
And now you're here.
And now I'm here!
With the besties, and you're the best bestie.
With the besties! With all the besties.
Yeah. And now we have some questions from all the besties in chat.
Oh!
These ones Nova hasn't seen ahead of time, chat.
Oh.
Okay. So these will be a surprise. And there was a lot. I will say, chat, you sent in a lot of amazing questions, but I had to pick some of them because we don't have time to go through all of them.
Yeah.
But what was your first deck in Vanguard? First Cartwright Vanguard deck?
Okay. I'm trying to think. My first deck, if we're counting like all of Vanguard period, it'd be Starvaders in Zero. So like their big mechanic is like locking. So like counterblast, dual blast one, and then like lock your opponent's cards so they can't use them. So that, and my first deck though in standard, like technically my first deck that I physically owned of Vanguard was the Token Rambu trial deck, but it was really bad. I didn't really know what I was doing half the time because I never played physically yet, and I was still used to the game telling me what to do.
Yeah. Those trial decks are like structure decks are like nice places to start in card games in general.
But then the first deck I played consistently was Tao Ren from the Shaman King collab. And then the first deck I physically owned that I actually played somewhat consistently was Clarissa. And I only chose her because she's a cute dragon girl. And she's
you know,
just like me
that's a great reason. That's the reason I chose my like consistent physical Vanguard deck.
Yeah.
Which was for Chad who doesn't know, because I dug it out from a box and I sent a picture of like all the cards to Nova so she would see what I played. So it's I played Neo Nectar Musketeers, but it's like not what probably the current Musketeers are because it was like an older deck. And I was also at like a student budget at the time, so I couldn't like maximize the potential of it, I think.
Yeah. Nah. I got you, BB. I got you. I don't want to spoil things, but I got you. I got you. Yeah. I swear, I'm trying so hard not to like keep talking. We'll
go to the next question. This one, have you played fighting games? Because the question here is, what was your first fighting game?
I have. Technically, my first fighting game is Smash, but like, I used to play a lot of Guilty Gear Strive. When Strive came out, my friends and I all bought into Strive, and it was so fun. I used to main May.
Oh yeah, the character designs in Guilty Gear are so cool, honestly.
Yeah. God, no. Fighting games are so fun. I keep really telling Chad, like, man, one day, chat, we're gonna do a Guilty Gear stream. One day, members Guilty Gear. One day, and then I just never do it.
Oh.
I need to. I love Strive. Yeah. It's so fun.
You'll survive. You'll survive, Chad, right? Someday in the future.
One day you'll be fed Guilty Gear. The day is not today, but one day.
Yeah, because we have Vanguard. And what is your favorite Vanguard format?
Standard. Standard is so easy. I think the worst part about other formats is easily not having the ride deck. So to explain to those who don't play Vanguard, the core mechanic of Vanguard is like, and how it determines the pace of the game is what like grade your unit is on. So you know how like some particularly a card game will have like stars or like levels or like cost determine what like how strong or like what kind of phase in the game you are. Vanguard has grades, so each turn you up your grade. So, and the problem is with Vanguard for the older formats is that like you just have to have the cards in your hand to get to that grade. If you don't, you're stuck and you can't move on. But your opponent could, and that could easily cost you the game. But having the ride deck as a separate thing, like you're guaranteed to go into the next grade, easily makes standard so much better.
I'm pretty sure that was the case when I played last, that it was the fact that you had to have the cards in your hand.
Yeah. So a ride deck's a thing now, so it just makes it so much easier. And it's like far more supported now than other formats. Everyone I know just plays standard, so...
That sounds really nice, honestly. I'm probably going to like standard then eventually.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
And this is another interesting one. What role would you play in an RPG party?
Oh, this is some lore, right? So like, I don't know if y'all know this. I don't think it's very obvious because we kind of make it kind of loose. But all of Catalyst's new outfits are linked together. We're an RPG class. So I'm like the lord or the hero character. Rhea is the healer, and Ophi is caster.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, so it's like we try to make it kind of loose and like not like too obvious or structured because we want to have like lots of room for creativity.
Yeah, but it makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah, if you like look at us together and actually think about it, it makes sense.
Yeah, this outfit you currently have like right now, which is like is your second outfit, it gives off a lot of like hero knight.
Yeah. So I would be like a saber, like a lore character. The main inspiration for my outfit anyway was Fire Emblem. So.
Oh, that's so cool. I can totally see that.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem though, like even if you don't play the games, you really gotta appreciate like a lot of the like the armor and knight and like type designs that game has. It does that so well.
Yeah. So I would be like a lord or like a lady, I guess.
And then we have the next question. What is a game that gave you a scare you didn't expect, or was scary when you didn't expect it to be? And I think this was they actually gave some context for this. Is that I am playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor right now. At the same time, I'm playing Resident Evil 4. I was expecting Resident Evil 4 to be the scarier of the two. But so far, it's actually Jedi Survivor because I'm stuck on a planet. Like I'm stuck on the first planet, and there's bugs freaking everywhere, and they blend into environment and jump scare you.
Okay. This might be a little bit of spoiler for RE4, but you know what the funniest part of RE4 for me is?
Oh, what?
But nothing really scared me in RE4.
Yeah.
The scariest part of RE4 was the bugs. Like, I literally wear a heart monitor now when I play RE4, and the only time my heart rate really jumped high was when the bugs kept jump scaring me. I hate bugs, dude. I hate them. And they kept showing up, and I was like, go away! I don't care about the zombies. I don't care about the big scary guys who are chasing me. I don't care. The bugs, dude. The bugs.
Yeah, I will say I have like some of the same experience in Resident Evil 4. Like that, like the things that are scaring me are the jump scares. Otherwise, I'm not finding the game like as I thought it was going to be like really horror, since I'm like weak to horror games. But I feel like it's like leaning more towards action with jump scares for me.
Yeah, it's weird. I like when games are scary. I feel like it makes games more fun. But like, I don't know. I swear, every single horror game I attempt to stream, it's just not scary. Like I did Outlast, and I was like scared for the first 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, I'm fine now.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
I will say I have played the not Resident Evil, the Dead Space remake. I don't know if you played that or seen that, but I felt like they did a really it's less scary late game when you get like really used to the combat and stuff, but they did an amazing design with like using darkness and sound design in particular. Like it might also be the fact that I'm kind of weak to horror games, but that game freaked me out way more than Resident Evil 4, and it's also like a great action shooter. So if you do want to get scared, maybe that one can be something to try out. Like it was also like a highly satisfying and a very well built game, and it was kind of more like linear. Like you're going through the main story, and that's what you're doing. You're not doing like side quests and stuff.
That, yeah, probably do that or Alien Isolation. I heard is really scary. One of those two I'll have to do at some point.
Yeah.
I need a real horror game. I need to be really scared.
Yeah, I don't know how it stacks up against Alien Isolation because I haven't tried it, but maybe someone in chat will know like which one is considered scarier. But I will say they really did like good on the horror elements without like, of course there were jump scares, but the horror wasn't like just jump scares in that one.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like as I was a little babu, I was like so afraid of everything. But now as an adult, like, I don't know, I'm kind of like whatever. I remember like distinctly once going to a horror movie with my friends, and they were like freaking. I was like, I don't know, I'm here just chilling, dude.
Oh, you're probably a little bit horror resistant then. And also we have someone in chat are going like Resident Evil 7 is the only Resident Evil game that is truly horror. And I think I
want to play the one next. Perfect.
Yeah, I think I've heard that as well. Because it's also like first person instead of third person. Yeah. And I think it's like way more like classic horror, I've heard, though I haven't seen really gameplay for it.
Silent Hill! Oh my god, I used to watch so many Let's Plays of Silent Hill. I want to play it so bad! Oh my god, I don't know if Silent Hill's on Steam, but if it is, I'll play it. For sure, for sure. Yeah,
there's a lot of great horror games out there, and I think actually like horror is a pretty like popular genre lately. So hopefully in the future they will like make more good horror games. And I think like
someone mentioned PT, but like I don't know, I played PT and like the first like 10 minutes I was like, oh my god, but after that I was like, okay, this is fine.
Yeah. There's also like so many older games like horror and otherwise that I think like would be really good as like new gen remakes. So it's like I think Dead Space it was a good example. Like it can be like really well done because that I didn't play the original, but the new one I've like heard from people who played the original that is like a very like satisfying and good remake. Like they improved on the bad stuff and they like kept the good stuff and like
I see.
Overall very good. I think actually there's a playthrough on YouTube. I watched a little bit of it because the original creators of Dead Space were not the ones who made the remake. But like one of the original creators on Dead Space is like watching while another guy plays through the game, and you can like hear his reaction as they go along and like talking about like how they did stuff in the original, like how he likes it in the new one. So that was a really fascinating.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I only watched it like after I played through the game myself, but that's like very fascinating to see like you get like the input from how it was in the old days compared to like.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I want to watch that now. If you could link it to me, I would so watch that.
I'll try and find it. Like yeah. It was real nice. It was like several videos in a row. I didn't watch all of them, but it's just like really interesting look into game development and hearing someone like being passionate about a game and made in the past. It's overall nice time. I'll find the link for you. Just remind me if I forget it.
Dude, I love hearing about game dev stuff. Like I used to watch a lot of digital gaming and just be like, oh my god, so much. Like, I don't know. Like gaming history is so interesting.
Yeah. I'm like so passionate about game development, but not that I want to do it myself. I want to like listen to game developers talk about their games.
Oh my god, no, same. Like, I don't want to develop a game. I'm too stupid for that. But I would love to like hear about it. Tell me everyone. Tell me about your games. I want to hear about it.
And like also like that's something that's kind of like what I want to like do on this talk show eventually is also like try and get some game developers on as guests and like hear them talk about like their gaming past and stuff. That
oh my god, that'd be so cool.
Because you don't often like see game developers like talk about like what did they game when they were younger. So but next viewer question. This is the last viewer question actually.
Okay.
And we're going deck builders, but not Vanguard or Yu-Gi-Oh! So what do you think of roguelike deck builders such as Monster Train or Slay the Spire? Does the deck building add new layers to the gameplay? I don't know if you played them.
I'm gonna be real, I'm not a big fan of roguelikes.
You know, that's fair,
I'm
that's
bad
fair.
at video games, and if I die, I'm like, I lost everything now! That's so annoying!
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't like do the collecting in quite the same way.
Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of roguelikes. Deck builders, I'm like, yeah, but like
yeah.
I don't know, man.
You know, that's fair. That's fair. Have you played any of like the physical like deck builder board games? That's like a weird subgenre.
Yeah, I've played some, but it's not ones that I like play often. It's usually like my friends are like, oh my god, I'm playing this game, wanna play? I'm like,
yeah, that's
sure,
like one-off with friends. Those ones can be like really nice though. I think that's like
yeah.
nice card game subgenre that like I don't think people think about it a lot, but there's quite a bit of them out there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And also you get nice card art. That's like every single card game. I just love the nice card art.
Yeah, but usually the deck builder games I see that are not like TCGs are kind of just like kind of scrunkly art. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not as passionate about this. This is okay.
Sure. And now we have the final question, and this is a little bit broad, so you can interpret it this whatever way you like. What do you like the most about gaming?
I think for me, it's how much it impacts me like as a person. I feel like this is an overarching theme that we've had throughout this interview.
Yeah, for sure,
Like, I feel like gaming changed me like as a person, like dramatically. Like it's not just like games are fun. I mean, like, yeah, they are fun, but I feel like you can see my growth as a person through what games I played. Because for a long time I would play games myself, and it was sort of like a
personal journey.
I was like when I first started playing games, it was an escape for me as a kid because I didn't have any friends to play with, and I was lonely. So like I would just play video games, and I was able to be comforted that way.
Yeah.
But as I got older, like I started to come out of my shell more, and like I was able to finally use like the parts of games I was never able to do before because they involved people.
Yeah, I started like using games to connect with friends and stuff.
Yeah, like I can do online trade, and then I started to do trade with people that I knew, and then now like I'm out here like streaming games, talking to people all the time while playing games, or like even going to tournaments to play TCGs.
That's such a nice gaming journey. That's honestly, I love that. I love that.
Yeah. So I feel like gaming for me is like, it feels like a personal journey, you know?
Yeah. No, I totally get that. That's so lovely. Did you agree, chat?
Stop! I'm embarrassed.
This is why we just started talking about, and we have now gone through like gaming kind of like from start to finish.
I feel like
a little bit of a journey.
It's a journey. Speaking of journey, have you played the game Journeys?
Oh, the silent one where you're not talking. Is that the game?
Yeah.
I haven't played it. I've seen gameplay for that.
Oh, it's so fun. It's a very short game. It's very fun though.
Very like interesting take on gaming.
Yeah. And everyone interprets gaming differently, you know?
Yeah, and you love to see that in games when they do like when you get a game developer that's like not afraid to try something different and put something like completely like different or new out in the gaming field.
I don't know. I feel like I ask this question to other people too. People are like, "Oh my god, gaming is my blood. It's my life." So people are like, "Oh my god, I don't know. Games are just alright, I guess." I don't know. I feel like this is a good question to ask. I feel like it's very interesting to hear people's like how do you say?
And some people are just very more casual about it. Some people are very personal. For me, like gaming has been like it has played like different roles throughout my life, but it's always like been a big part of my life. And now I'm like grown into very passionate gaming, and I love gaming. Like definitely one of the biggest things. So, and gaming content creation is just like so fun.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Games are just good. And it's so funny too. I remember I was talking to my mom, and she's like, "You're gonna get out of gaming eventually, though, right? You're gonna stop playing video games, right?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I don't think that's gonna happen. At the rate I'm going, I don't think that's happening."
Yeah, I guess we just didn't talk about that. Are your parents gamers, or are they like, what are games?
My mom is not at all. My dad, my dad was someone who always wanted to dabble in anything that was new. Anything that was exciting coming out, he always wanted to dabble in it.
Yeah.
So like, he had like most of the game consoles growing up. He's old. My dad's a boomer. Like one of the first PCs he had, like he got NES as soon as that came out. And it was so, dude, it was so wild too. Because I was playing Breath of the Wild. I was at home. And my dad saw it. He's like, "Is that Zelda?" I'm like, "How'd you know what that is?" Like, I don't know, man. I recognized that. I played Zelda when it was on the NES. And I was like, "What?"
Oh, that's
I don't know how my dad recognized Breath of the Wild as Zelda, even though it looks so different.
Yeah, probably like, I guess Zelda is like good at preserving like their core aesthetic.
Yeah, it was so wild. So yeah, my dad, I wouldn't say my dad's an active gamer, but like,
yeah, he knows games.
He knows
and like
games.
Have played some games.
Oh my god, that reminds me. I remember when the Wii first came out. My parents were divorced. We were very poor at the time. And like my dad's the one to give us a good Christmas, so he got us a Wii, but he went on layaway. Right? So do you know what I don't know if a layaway is a thing there. Is it?
I don't know. Might have another word for it.
Yeah, so for essentially, it's like you put a down payment down on it and you slowly pay it off, and then once you pay the full thing off, they just give it to you.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah. So he put a Wii on layaway. So he put the down payment, and then he went back to Kmart to put in like another payment for it. And they're like, all right, here you go. He was like, what? He's like, yeah, here you go.
Ooh.
They didn't realize that he didn't pay it off. And they just gave it to him. So he got a Wii the year it came out for $60.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really cool. You know, that's the one time where you don't tell the store that they made a mistake.
Yeah, you don't tell them they made a mistake. You're winning.
Yeah.
We got a Wii that Christmas the year it came out for like half the price.
Really cool.
My dad was winning.
Yeah. Winning games and winning at game sales. Unintended game sales.
Yeah. Accidental game sales, truly winning.
Yeah.
God, I remember even as a kid, like playing Wii Sports, and I was like doing the boxing sections, and my dad would be cooking in the kitchen. He'd be like, "Oh no, but you need help." I'm like, "Yes, Dad, please." And he would do them for me. And
oh,
Wii
that's
like,
so sweet.
I got you, and I'm like, "Oh, Dad." My dad was so cute about that stuff.
Yeah, that's amazingly sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chad, as you can see, this was it for today, Chad. I hope you had a great time with me and Nova.
Oh, dude, I swear I was trying so hard not to go on tangents. I was trying so hard.
No, you can go like if you wanted to, you could have gone on tangents forever.
No, I would feel bad. No, because like you had so many questions to go through. I didn't want to like take up too much of your time.
No, like literally, we could have technically gone for another hour and a half if you wanted to. We could have like an hour-long Persona tangents. These talk shows don't really have set times. We go for however long we want to go for, or until my cats come over and start trying to eat my computer stuff because it's like way over their playtime.
Oh my god, it's my brother's cat. He's like, I want attention now. Give me attention. Give me attention now.
Yeah, all of them are sleeping randomly now, but usually if it like reaches a certain point, they will like, some of them will usually like come over and like attempt to chew on the corner of one of my screens.
Oh
so
my
you know,
that's so cute.
that's the life with cats. They tell you when they're impatient for sure.
Oh my god, that reminds me of my old dog. She would like stream and she would kind of be like start crying like, oh, I want attention, please.
Aww.
I just remember too, once I was playing like Phasmophobia and I got really scared and like she knew that I was scared and we jumped from the bed and came up to me and was like, are you okay? And then she tried to come hug me and I was like, oh,
that's cute.
Oh, she was so baby.
You know, I love that. I absolutely love that. Pets are so cute and so lovable. Yeah.
Oh god.
But
they're so
yeah. Oh. But Chad, we gotta. I gotta go and set up the raid because we'll be raiding, but we won't be raiding to someone who's live. Let me see if I can find it. I never tried using the search function in the raid thingy here.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
No. This is me. Like wait. Oh god, there's so much stuff here. There's so much stuff here in the raid.
She's the first Yu-Gi-Oh one, dude. She's the first Yu-Gi-Oh one.
There's like... I'm like, let me see if I can like add Nova Kami. I found my own stream. Perfect. Let me go and like. Oh, I accidentally opened my own stream here.
Oh my god, no! I hate when that happens. It happens all the time.
Ignore all of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and take the title from it and see if we can find it. The raid finder isn't always the smartest. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah.
Yes. Copy pasting title. Copy pasting titles. That's working because Chad, since we're having Nova on as a guest, if you haven't already checked Nova out, I'm guessing some of you are already besties. But if you want to check Nova out and see what kind of streams she does, we're raiding her next waiting room.
Yeah,
you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh today? Yu-Gi-Oh night?
Yeah, today at 8 p.m. EDT.
What are you going to be doing? Are you doing it like a specific deck or a specific thing?
Yeah, so we have like a learning series, which the first one was actually a learning series, but after that I kind of just kept writing with the title, even though like I already knew how to do those things. So like it's a little bit of clickbait.
You really gotta do that sometimes.
So we are quote unquote learning how to fusion summon today. Haha.
Yeah, but there will be like a fusion summon deck. Possibly,
So
possibly.
It'll be Predaplant today.
Yeah. So I hope you go and hang out with Nova later and everyone. And as for me, as usual, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I hope you had a good time, everyone.
Thank you.
And bye bye.